What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Even though I still have like I still have like a lot of events to complete for this game to be able to catch up with the multiple new stages that they dropped for some of these old events. But this was definitely only the only stage. Well, this was I think this was the only new stage that he added for freaking what's it called, the birth of the shadow dragons, which I mean makes sense because there's only a villain side. Because I think in the divine mortal wrath, dude, the fact that we got a freaking nullification right then and there from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I was hoping for him to just not nullify it and just take like a champ to be able to hopefully get some stack. I mean, what's my rotation? I think it's this guy. Well, yeah, I don't think this dude would have been able to survive this shadow dragon right here because I would have at least, because he would have just launched multiple super attacks too, and I was hoping for at least the Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the middle slot to get launch one super attack. But you know what? Whatever. This is gonna be quite a long one, as you could tell by freaking the video length for this video is gonna be like around like a battlefield, or kind of like a battlefield video. But anyways, here I think we didn't. Yeah, dude, the fact. I was so pissed. I was like, dude, okay, what? I'm pretty sure whatever. I should have, dude. I should have definitely put the freaking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the first slot. I mean, no, actually, yeah, it doesn't really matter if he does super attack. Dude, oh my god, man, we could have definitely probably finished this run maybe a little much sooner if I had was able to stack at least those 4 super attacks in the for the Super Saiyan 4 duos in the first slot to be able to or actually, well, never mind. Well, actually, maybe. Maybe. I mean, this guy is doing quite the amount of damage, but I don't think the Super Saiyan 4 duos would have done as much damage as this Easy Ace Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is doing to these guys, right? But yeah, this, although this was quite not not long as some other events would be. I mean, I'm used to some events being, oh my god, I'm still worrying about freaking the, what's this event called, the Festivals of Battle, how long that's gonna freaking take me, and then when I'm gonna go about to be able to actually challenge that. This Oceanus Shenron, I think she did stun me or like sealed my super attack something. Yeah, she stunned me. So that's I definitely did not mind that happening to freaking the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because this guy, I think, I mean, I'll probably read off his passive skill, but I'm pretty sure he not only gets key and the chance, or never mind, dude. He guaranteed crits after receiving 7 or more attacks, dude. And then, of course, after receiving 3 or more attacks, he just launches a guaranteed super attack from during the next attacking start, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure in this rotation here we'll be able to finish off here. Which actually I think my the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, are we locked? Yeah, we're locked here, so we can't even do anything. I was like, all right, you know what? I think we should be able to still get some stacks here before we reach further and further to the fight, because I definitely don't want to do that. I'd rather just try to get some sort of stacking start going up, because the further and further we get through, like, I think this stage starts becoming a little more difficult when we reach to, yeah, and then I saw how much damage it did there. And I think actually this is one of the rotations to, or one of the boss fights that we also get a notification, because yeah, I think this guy does the Kamehameha, if I'm correct. Let's see. Yeah, look at that, dude. Kamehameha, boop, nope. And then we're just gonna nullify that, dude, and still not give the Super Saiyan 4 duos a chance to be able to do their freaking, what's it called, their their stackings, which, I mean, granted, I should have probably put them in the first lot to be able to give them some stacking, but dude, I don't know, man. I'm a little scared of how much they're gonna be able to take, because they didn't stack whatsoever yet, and I was like, dude, I really don't want to challenge. I'd rather just put them in the second slot for them to be able to stack right then and there, and then after they do their super attacks. But yeah, here, thankfully we don't receive any damage at all. And then, of course, dude, we're just gonna be going all out, freaking, since this guy's fully built up, since he received all the attacks that he needed to receive. But let's go see what he has in the kit. So Unified Radiance activates instant animations with with another 2 or more GT heroes category allies on the team. And then the ancient animations launch an additional super attack, and all attacks become critical hits for 1 turn, which is the first time he first appears. And then super class allies keep +3 in the defense with 70% for 4 turns, which is freaking amazing, obviously. And then the basic effects: keep +3 in attack and defense 300%, receives an additional keep +1 per key sphere obtained. And then the best part, I mean, even if we didn't have the critical hits being activated yet, he was going to be attacks effective against all types throughout, until he gets that, essentially. And then a high chance for a critical hit, which doesn't really matter, because after receiving actually, I think here in this rotation we do go to Giant Ape mode, which I think the main reason why was because of the fact that I was being locked in that first slot with this GT Goku, which I mean, and one thing too is I definitely wanted to transform into the freaking Super Saiyan 4 Goku as fast as I can too, to be able to get some stacks with him, and have the support up too, since I think his Ultra Super Attack, I keep thinking, but no, I'm pretty sure his Ultra Super Attack give support for allies attack and defense, I think, for 2 turns. So yeah, definitely want to have that setting up as soon as possible, and get the stacks too, of course. But yeah, continue on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, guards all attacks, damage reduction rate plus 50%, and then launch an additional super attack guaranteed, dude, which is freaking awesome. But I think the animation for this guy's gonna be coming up soon, so yeah, let's go watch the freaking animation for the 1000th time of going Super Saiyan 4. Dude, like I wonder how many times you guys seen that animations in your I mean, assuming if you have the card, right? But I feel like even if you bring like a friend unit of that Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku, oh my god, dude, here probably might have been a bad idea to put this guy in the first slot, but I was like, I feel like he would be decently okay. But yeah, as you can see there, we definitely want to do our super attacks first. And, we definitely want to get these attacks and defense stacking up for freaking Super Saiyan 4 Goku as fast as we possibly can, which I think he does launch an additional super attack, which helps us, obviously, because, he's going to be able to tank some of these normals much, much better. And I don't know how well he would do if a super attack were to come to his way, which I don't, yeah, a super attack wasn't launched right there. But I don't know how well this guy would do with a super attack launching towards him. I think we see him again in the Sin Shenron fire, somewhere around there. But yeah, we see him there again, and then I mean, maybe after those stacks, he'll probably just better, and we don't have to worry about him, taking any sorts of damage whatsoever anytime soon. But continuing with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when attacking, attack plus 200%, when receiving an attack, defense 200%, and then we're receiving a super attack defense plus 200% temporarily, which is really nice, obviously, and then we're receiving a key blast super attack, great chance of nullifying and countering tremendous power. Oh, dude, I forgot this part. Nullifies it and counters with tremendous power with 70% HP, when HP 70% or less. So if we're like literally able to guess where the super attack is happening, which, because I'm pretty sure this Ice Shenron, his super attacks key base, no? So if I were to predict correctly where his super attack would have landed, I'm pretty sure. Oh, do we have to? Yeah, I think this is one of those turns where we take like an extra rotation to finish off this fight. I was like, dude, I was hoping to get to the Mega Shenron in the next fight, but I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what? We could get at least some sort of an extra stack for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I think I do put him in the first slot. And actually, I think he count. Oh, never mind. Wow, look, our freaking Super Saiyan 4 Goku just gets blocked there, which I mean, even though we're not getting any links activated with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the first slot, I was more than perfectly fine leaving Super Saiyan 4 Goku out of rotation. And I mean, I don't know how. No, I don't think that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the easy A one, I was like, if I put him in the first slot, yeah, he was not probably going to be. Obviously, he wasn't going to do a lot of damage, but the main thing I was like concerned about was him defending well. Because yeah, obviously he gets his attack. Well, he gets his defense after doing his super attack and whatnot. Because his super attack gives him, I think, it greatly raises defense for 4 turns, right? But anyways, actually, what I wanted to continue off reading is the the passive skill for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which, after receiving 3 or more attacks in battle, launch an additional super attack from the character's next attack in turn, which I don't know how many attacks my Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in this rotation has received yet, but I do know is obviously the friend one. He's already pretty much built up. And then right here, this is the part that activate, which pretty early in the fight, actually. I think in the Oceanus fight, no? After receiving 7 or more attacks in battle, key +4 permanently, and then performs a critical hit permanently throughout the whole battle, which is freaking amazing, right? And here we're actually getting a Dokkan attack. Okay, awesome. So we don't have to worry about recovering too much HP. I mean, like I said, the one thing I am a little worried about is Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the meta slot. Just, I'm like, he's going to be able to tank any super attack coming on his way perfectly fine. But what I do know is that, after we get I guess, I don't know if we get like 3 super attacks and for Super Saiyan 4 Goku right there in the middle slot. But I think we should be fine with if a super attack were to come to our way, right? But obviously, if I did lose this run, I would have not been doing this commentary. But yeah, and then also the Dragon Fist that we've been saving for quite a while already. I mean, I'm saving it till we get to the last part of this fight, which is the Omega Shenron fight. Oh, look at that here. We received a super attack, which I think we're honestly fine here because of the fact that I mean, Never mind. It could have been a little worse. I mean, if I put Super Saiyan 4 GT, Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the first slot, he might have not tanked that well, actually. If Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would struggle there a little bit, yeah, this guy would have probably not tanked that well. But I know the normals, he is perfectly fine now, which, like I said, I don't know if he does yet. He did not launch an additional super attack. But the one thing I am a little happy about is that at least this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was out of harm's way. Like, there was no normal coming to his way. I mean, although he might have been able to defend a little decently, but I did not want to risk that. Actually, one thing I want to check for sure is what is Super Saiyan 4 the Super EZA for freaking Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta here, because I know this guy, I think he gives support to the team, I think, like defense. No, am I wrong, dude? Oh wow, I am wrong on that. So per superclass ally attacking the turn, attacking defense 100% and damage reduction rate plus 10%. Oh, right here. Yeah. Okay, no, I was not wrong. Okay, when there's an extreme class enemy or when there's another GT Heroes category ally attacking the same turn, which, you know, we're fulfilling both sides of this. All allies defense for 40% and then performs a critical hit. So I wonder how much Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, my Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the last rotation, I would have actually taken if it wasn't for that defense that defense support from Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, right? Dude, here. Dude, I think this is literally the first super attacks that freaking the Super Saiyan 4 duos are going to be doing, dude. And I'm like, dude, you've got to be effing me, man, right? I'm pretty sure this is the first time they're doing their Ultra Super Attack here. Let's see. I mean, we're at 15 million, but we could have been a little much higher than that, bro. Honestly, we could have been much higher than whatever. I mean, at least here they got like an extra, stack, but we're already in the last part of this fight, which, I mean, hey, at this point, we're going to be dropping all of the big guns, you know, the Dragon Fist, the whatever. I mean, we don't have any other active skills. Oh, my God, yes, and they get another stack here. I don't think we get another... Did we get another... Whatchamacallit? No, there's no other active skills aside from the Dragon Fist. And I mean, we already used the active skill for Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. So, you know, we transferred to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So we don't have to worry about that. And then, oh, my God, yes, yeah, I forgot that freaking this Super Saiyan 4 Goku Super Easy is coming back on rotation. And I was like, dude, should I leave this guy in the first slot? Like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? I mean, like, he might tank it well, but the one, like, here it comes again. The one concern that I'm always worried about is the Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku, the Carnival Limited one in the middle slot, dude. I was like, will he be fine? That is my main question and concern right now, which, I mean, you know what I did, guys? I'm like, well, you know what? The one man that I know is going to be able to tank this. I mean, although I think at this point he is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Easy STR. He didn't. I don't know how his defense is looking like, but I do know that, dude, this part caught me off guard. The fact that I saw like that little flash, I was like, dude, wow, there's a super attack coming in the first slot, and I thankfully freaking put this guy in the first slot to be able to nullify it. I mean, I don't know if here we took a little bit of damage after I saw that little damage taken for Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the last slot. I was like, okay, yeah, no, we're gonna be doing way more than fine here. We don't have to worry about that guy at all again. But yeah, I think this guy's his chance of nullifying the super attack, the Super Easy STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it increased from a medium chance, I think, to a high chance of nullifying and countering tremendous high, which that definitely helped, because I think the medium chance is just only 30%. Well, a high chance of nullifying it is, of course, 50%. And I forgot about this part, too. When we're seeing one super attack, temporarily increases defense by 100%. But does this guy get a... Yeah, he gets defense, extra defense for being the first or second slot, or being the first or second attacker in the turn, dude. Which is, of course, I don't know why I thought he got extra damage reduction for being in the first slot or something. First or second slot. But thankfully, put him in the right spot, and we were able to not take damage whatsoever. So... pretty happy about that. And then, yeah, dude, oh my God, man, this guy at almost essentially 50 million is freaking amazing to see, dude. So yeah, I mean, although I thought it was gonna do much more damage than like just that 18 million, but hey, you know what, I'll take the guaranteed additional super attack 2 for this guy to be able to build up some sort of defense. Also, although Omega Shenron does nullify he does nullify dodging, the one thing he cannot nullify is us nullifying his own super attack, dude. So, I mean, thankfully, they did change that. They did make that change quite a while ago, where before it was to dodge the super attacks, which I don't know why they want. I mean, hey, I'm happy that they did change it, right? I mean, was it necessary? I don't know. We probably would have complained later on. That, dude, can we like change the countering, how the counter works or something like that. I mean, because there's some that says I think that dodges it, no, but I don't know. Anyways, the main thing is that they dodge the countering for super attacks for the Super Saiyan 4s to just nullify it, dude. Definitely a game changer, dude. Because if it wasn't for that nullification, part or the dodging super attacks and counter with tremendous power, if it wasn't for that change, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta take any damage here for the AOE? Yeah, look at this dude. This guy took 100,000 damage. Like, what the hell? But yeah, also I did see the super attack coming in the first slot, and I'm like, dude, I already know who's gonna be in the first slot right there. Freaking the GOAT, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, although I do wish that it happened after he did his super attacks, but that is fine. At least we got 22 million. That's the fact too, that we barely stacked up this guy. I can imagine how his attack power would look like if we stacked up more, right? But anyways, what I wanted to cover too is that that change, dodging to dodging, changing it to nullification for the Super Saiyan 4 countering super attacks. Amazing. Such an amazing change, honestly, man. It definitely, although, it could probably, would have not helped me. No, I would say it's definitely amazing that they put that, man. Definitely helpful that they just did that in general. Because God knows, right? Like, if how we saw the super attack in the first, like, coming towards us, I'm like, dude, okay, whatever. I cannot dodge at all. But nullification, I'm like, who can nullify it? Freaking the Super Saiyan 4 Duo that transformed into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or the Super Easy AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that could have been there. Which, I mean, I don't know how well he would have received the normals after, or not after, before it, because as you could tell there with the AOE attacks, it was a little scary. I was not gonna lie. I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. Like, you take damage of his AOEs, dude. Even though what's the other guy's name? The Super Saiyan 4. I mean, he is stacking, so I'll give him the benefit of that. But still, dude, I'm like, come on, you're super easy, bro. Why can you be like just like freaking as powerful as freaking the GOAT Super Easy Super Saiyan 4 what's GT Goku, man? But anyways, guys, that is going to do for me, guys. Hopefully you guys I'm so glad that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was able to do the extra super attack, because I think in his passive, I'm still reading off the freaking what's it called, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's Carnival Limited passive skill. But no, the one I was trying to look for is that, yeah, this guy has what? Okay, never mind. Oh no, he has a great chance of launching a super attack, which, yeah, thankfully that was able to proc up and it wasn't a normal. But anyways, guys, that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.